so many things to be angry about.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm super excited to share this gorgeous matte eyeshadow look with you all. To begin with, I am taking this deep magenta eyeshadow and I'll be using it as my transition shade. I am applying it directly into the crease area with a soft fluffy blending brush. So I am not touching the inner corner of the lid. I am keeping that area clean for now and I am focusing on building the color throughout the crease and outer V area of the eye. This helps give the eye shape and the dimension right from the start. I am using windshield wiper and circular motion to blend the magenta out evenly. Take your time here. A smooth base will help every other color you layer afterwards to blend effortlessly. Next, I am picking up a warm brown matte eyeshadow and packing it across my entire lid. Since we're doing all matte look here, this brown shade is going to act as our main lid color. I am gently pressing the eyeshadow onto the lid, then blending it softly into the magenta shade in the crease so that there is no harsh line. These steps create the smooth gradient effect we want, where one color fades beautifully into the next. Now, I am packing up a darker brown eyeshadow just one shade deeper than the previous brown. I am layering this over the same area, but focusing more on the outer third of the lid to add depth and richness. By layering matte eyeshadow like this, we get a more dimensional and professional looking finish. Next I am going back in with my blending brush without any extra product and softly merging the magenta and the two brown shades together. This really helps the color melt into one another and avoids any patchiness. To intensify the outer corner and gives a more defined eye shape, I am taking a matte black eyeshadow and using a fine angle brush to draw a soft liner along with the upper lash line. Some of the black eyeshadow may fall under eye, but don't worry, we'll clean up that at the end. To build that sultry smoky effect, I am applying a bit more black eyeshadow to the outer corner and blending it gently into the darker brown. This creates a beautiful gradient from black to brown to magenta and adds a soft smudge finish to the liner. By layering matte shadows like this, we get a more dimensional and professional looking finish. Now, using small circular motions again, I am blending everything together to make a transition seamless, but nothing should look more patchy or separated. So, the best part is, this entire look is created using matte eyeshadows only. No shimmer, no glitter, just rich pigments and seamless blending. So if you are someone who loves a soft blended smoky eye with a depth elegance, this one's for you. Now I am applying the pair of dramatic false lashes using the tweezers and lash comb. Once I am done with lashes, I am taking nude kajal pencil and gently applying it to my waterline. This little trick makes your eyes appear bigger, brighter and more awake. Now let's work on lower lash. I am starting with the same dark brown eyeshadow that I've used on my lid and applied close to a lower lash line using a small detailing brush. Then I am picking up a lighter brown eyeshadow and blending it just below the dark brown, creating the same gradient effect that I have did on the lid. This makes the eyes look more balanced and professionally done. So this trick will instantly elevate the look and add that dramatic glam feel. You can take your time here, blending is the key. We want everything to look seamless and well connected with the upper lid. This little trick makes your eyes appear bigger, brighter and more awake. Next, I am applying mascara to my lower lash. I am using Hero Quill mascara which has a super fine wand and that is grabbed every little lash and defines it without clumping. Now I am highlighting my inner corner using glitter stick. Now let's take care of the fallout. I am using a cotton pad soaked in Garnier micellar water to clean my under eye. I am prepping the under eye area with Dot & Key Vitamin E Gel Moisturizer. It's super lightweight and hydrates the skin beautifully before makeup. For concealing, I am starting with a concealer that's one shade darker than my skin tone. I'm blending it outwards using a damp sponge to cover any discoloration or unevenness. Then, I go with a lighter concealer one shade brighter than my skin tone and I gently tap it in with my finger and add a neutral highlight effect under the eye area. To set everything in place, I am using Inside Banana Loose powder and pressing it into the skin with a precise brush. This locks everything and prevents creasing. To finish this look, I am highlighting the brow bone once again just to make everything pop.
There's so many things to
And
be
lastly, to complete
angry
this look, I am applying a tiny diamond bindi in the center of my forehead. So this is the final look.
unless I call you out. But the kids seem good and that'll do for now. There's gotta be more in store for this lonely town.